welcome to my channel. My name is Maya, and today's video was supposed to be a day in my life video, but because I had asked you guys on a poll on my Instagram what you guys wanted, an update on what's going on in life or a day in the life, and I put in there specifically trying to do a day in my life. That didn't happen. We had a very last few crazy days, and I kind of in the back of my mind was like, I know this isn't gonna happen, I can try it. But basically the poll was teeter-tottering back and forth from which was the winner, and as time was going on, also obviously the day in the life one won, and I would have just filmed the update on our life, but I feel like next week is probably the better time to film that and update you guys on everything that's going on in life. So I had somebody on a questionnaire on my Instagram tell me that I should do this video, and I thought it was a wonderful idea. It was a great way to get you guys involved in a YouTube video. So I'm not sure, I can't remember who said it, but whoever suggested a would you rather video, thank you very much. It is a wonderful idea, and you are who inspired me to do this, so thank you very much. But I have a ton of would you rather questions that you guys have all asked me on my Instagram, and yeah, basically just going to go through and answer them. If you guys do want to be a part of helping me out with YouTube videos, picking videos that you guys want to see, you should definitely go follow me on my Instagram, because that is mainly where I do go to give you guys updates on YouTube, when videos are going to come out, what videos I ask you guys want to see. If I do like things like this, you guys can ask questions and stuff on there, so definitely go follow that. I will have it linked down below in the description box, along with all of my other social medias. So yeah, but without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling and get right on with these would you rather questions. Also, if you're wondering where Grayson is, that little clump of blanket that you see, he's underneath that. So he's napping. He's had a very long day today. So the first would you rather question is, would you rather have your next baby naturally with an epidural or a home birth? This is actually quite a good question. So obviously, if you guys aren't new, you guys know that I had Grayson naturally with an epidural in like one round of pain medicine. So I obviously know how that feels. I have thought about doing a home water birth, but I know in the back of my mind that even with the water, I would not be able to go without doing an epidural because I have a very low pain tolerance. But I do feel like for future reference, it depends on if I'm still here in New York or if I moved out of this state of New York. I would really love to find a hospital that does do water births, because since I'm right there in the hospital, I can do as much of my birth in the water bathtub as I possibly can, and then transfer over and have the epidural to help me throughout the rest of my labor and delivery. Because if you guys don't know, water is a natural way to help with pain. It also can help with the weight of your belly, because the weight of your belly can cause your contractions to be a lot worse than what they actually could be. I do know a YouTuber, her channel is called Dear Grayson. She just had her second son home water birth, all natural. If you guys haven't seen her water birth vlog, you should definitely go watch that. She did amazing, and I would love to have a water birth, even if it's in a hospital. I would try having one at home, but I don't really want to end up like going like a couple of hours being shipped off to a hospital just to have that all happen. So yeah. And the next one is, would you rather have pizza or ice cream for the rest of your life? Most definitely pizza, because I feel like pizza is 10 times better for you and more substantial for your stomach than ice cream. Pretty sure you would get sick a whole lot eating ice cream for every single meal that you have. The next one is, would you rather have another boy in the future or twin girls? So obviously I don't care which I have next, a boy or a girl. But I personally do not think my body could handle having twins. I know that the female body is meant to go through everything like that, but my body was very hard just with Grayson I was all baby and barely anything else, and it was just really hard on my body. So I probably would have to say boy, just because my body probably wouldn't be able to handle twins. Hope and pray I don't have to have twins in the future. The next would you rather question is, would you rather have tacos or grilled cheese? Most definitely tacos. I'm not a big, huge fan of grilled cheese. I like it every once in a while, and it has to be cooked a certain way, but definitely I'd rather have tacos. The next one is, would you rather have 3 boys or 3 girls? So probably, again, 3 boys, because I obviously know how a boy works. And not only that, having 3 girls is a lot to handle. I know boys are a lot to handle too, but at least with the boys, you don't have to go through the whole period stage with them. But of course, I do, and I would love to have a girl in the future. The next one is, would you rather eat dirt or sand? I'm pretty sure I've eaten both in my lifetime, so either or wouldn't really be that big of a deal, because everybody's eaten dirt once in their life as a child, so. And it's not like either is really gonna hurt you too badly, so. Not a big deal to me. The next one is, would you rather stay the same age or die at 39? So I'd rather stay the same age, because dying at 39 is near in my future. I'm not even 19 yet, but that means I'd only have about like 20 years with Grayson. I'd get to see him grow up, but I wouldn't get to see him really accomplish a lot in life, like succeeding in his goals, having a family, seeing grandkids, like all of that kind of stuff I do not want to miss. So I definitely would rather stay 18 for the rest of my life up and be able to see Grayson grow up. And the next one is, would you rather have your firstborn at the age of 10 or at the age of 40? Definitely the age of 40, because at the age of 10, your body is still full on changing a lot, growing a lot, and that would be so difficult on your body and just a very, very hard time altogether, rather than a 40-year-old whose body isn't changing very much as a 10-year-old's is, and who could actually withstand that. The next one is, would you rather marry Joey or Alan? And the second that I had put up this poll, I was waiting for somebody to... I was waiting for 1 or 2 people to ask a question comparing Alan and Joey. Yep, and here's that question. So personally, I probably would rather marry Alan. I know that sounds very, very shocking to a lot of people, but overall, I know how Alan is and everything like that. I'd be able to work on a lot more things with him, and it just would be so much easier. And Alan had never really just up and dropped me like Joey had done. Like, there was a lot of things that had happened between me and Joey that nobody knows about, which still will not happen, and I will not talk about. But definitely Alan would be the person in this situation that I would rather go with, because yes, Alan hurt me, but definitely not as much as what Joey did. It's okay. And the last question on this page is, would you rather wake up covered in spiders or snakes? Neither, but probably spiders, because just, I don't like slithery things. I'd rather have things like crawling up. I don't know. Neither is my answer. On to the next page. The next question is, would you rather eat a dead bird or a dead possum? I would rather eat a dead possum because there's meat on them. Obviously there's meat on a bird, but I feel like cooking up a dead possum would taste a little bit better than eating a dead bird. I don't know. Then again, a bird could taste like chicken. Who knows? The next question is, would you rather eat fast food or dinner at home? So I've eaten a lot of both in my lifetime. There's been times that we've lived off fast food for a week straight. Home cooked meals are good too, but either way, I would probably rather have a home cooked meal over a fast food one, just because if you were in the situation of would you rather have this over this for the rest of your life, definitely home cooked meal would be my decision, because with a home cooked meal you can make anything, but fast food restaurants do become short to slim and you start getting sick of the same restaurants over and over and over again. So definitely home cooked meal. The next question is, would you rather drink soda or water all the time? So probably soda. I always drink soda anyways all the time, so it wouldn't really be any different for me. Yes, I drink water every once in a while, but I literally live off of soda to keep me awake throughout the day because I don't drink coffee, so soda is my coffee. The next question is, would you rather have had a baby or waited? So I've talked about this before. I do wish that I had Grayson a little bit later, but I never regret it. But definitely glad I had Grayson when I did, which will be explained in videos in the future. But this question is really hard to answer, honestly, because I'm glad that I had Grayson, but also I wish that I had waited when I had a better situation for myself. So I don't know, really. The next one is, would you rather be single for the rest of your life or have Grayson live with you forever? So both questions are great, or perfectly fine with me. I'm okay with being single for the rest of my life, and I'm also okay with Grayson living with me for the rest of my life. I love him to death. He's my child and I'm his mother. Why would I ever turn him away from being with me? But I probably would pick having Grayson live with me for the rest of my life. Like, I obviously wouldn't care if I'm single for the rest of my life, which isn't a big deal to me, as it would be for some other people, but it's not a huge deal for me. The next question thingy is, would you rather rent or buy your first house? I would probably want to rent my first house just because I would want to experiment of being places and figure out where the best place for me living would be. Obviously, if I find an area that I think is really, really awesome, I could obviously find a place that I could just buy right over there and have to myself and have it just all ours and never have to rent anything, and it would just be ours. But obviously, for the first time buying a house, you want to kind of like pick and choose and figure out where a good town is for you and your children, and you just want to make sure it's the best place for you guys to live. Sorry that I had to cut that clip a little bit short. I had to call my mom and let her know something was wrong with the washing machine. Anyways, the next question is, would you rather eat raw fish or raw egg? I'd probably rather eat raw fish because sushi is raw fish, so what's the big deal about that? But I feel like an egg would be 10 times harder to eat for me just because of the texture. So there's that. The next question is, would you rather redo high school or work at a grooming place for pets? Most definitely a grooming pets store. I do not ever want to go back to relive my high school life. That is not something I have seeing in my future ever again. The next one is, would you rather shave your head or wear no clothes for a month? So shaving my head, obviously not a huge deal to me. Hair grows back. I mean, look at my hairs. I've dyed my hair and everything. Like, if my hair fell out, it'd grow back. I do enjoy not having to wear anything and just feeling free, but probably shaving my head, because going to a store naked, definitely a lot of explaining to do. The next one, this question didn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't know if this person was just like being rude or if it was just a funny question, or would you rather that they thought would be funny, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna answer it, but it says, would you rather die or die? That's not really a would you rather question. I don't really know how to take this question. Like I said before, I don't know if this person was just trying to be rude in this comment section or if it was just something funny that they were trying to make a joke out of. Either way, not going to answer that one. And the last and final one is, would you rather drink Dr. Pepper or water, of course, or Mountain Dew forever? So definitely probably Mountain Dew. Dr. Pepper I do get sick of every once in a while, but Mountain Dew I always can go to and always drink a lot of without getting sick of it. So definitely Mountain Dew and water would be my go-to. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this video where I ask you guys on my TikTok account for Would You Rathers, which would probably be a bigger selection of questions, a much longer video, please let me know down below in the comments. Do not forget to go and follow all of my social medias that will be down in the description box below. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah!